Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft Amplified server. It is that time again. I hope you're in the mood because I am. Today we're going to be fighting the Wither and it is going to be a lot of fun. I've been looking forward to this. Hopefully we're going to have some other hermits join us as well. But one of the things we have to do first of all is prepare because we do not have the best gear for fighting a Wither. So that's something we're going to be doing this episode. And first of all, we're going to wander around here, have a look at a couple of the things people have been doing, and I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to remind you that I really do appreciate all of your support. I like to do this every now and then, just take a moment to say thank you. And I do mean that because this series has been really great so far. There's been tons of people watching the videos, loads of likes and comments and all of that good stuff. And I've been really enjoying playing on here. So all of that works out really well when you guys enjoy it as well. So let's talk about what's been going on around here. False has built a little thingy doodler, as Slip would say, to take her up to the top. Those things are really cool. I would actually like to have a look at that and build one myself at some point. I think that's a really cool little contraption that Slip has come up with right there. You can see there's one over there, one over there. I think we're going to be seeing more of them over time because they are ever so useful. So I think in the last episode we actually showed the pumpkin over here. And what else has been going on? There's just a couple of things. Slip is working on the town hall area in the middle. That is a glorious looking platform from over here. This is going to be a spectacular structure when it's finished, I think. I mean, that really is something. He's going all out as usual. And then over here, Mumbo has built a tree farm. This thing actually looks really useful. I wanted to do something like this myself at some point, but use water instead of hoppers. But I will definitely be making use of this. Wow, that was a weird one. Yeah, so it collects all of your, all of your saplings, and you've got some bone meal in here as well, which is very useful. Anyway, and if we pop over here, there is a cow farm. I've only seen this in Tango's video, have not been over here myself yet. These guys are going to be making a ton of noise. Let's just turn that down for a moment and check this out. So I watched the video, but I wasn't paying too much attention. If we hit this, it's going to, push them up like that. Then you can stand here and breed them, and then they go through. I'm not sure what this bit does, but that bit is cook or have them, cook the meat or have it uncooked. So if we hit that switch, it's probably going to turn off the lava. But it's a very nice farm. I really do like this. I've got some of my own ideas for breeding cows as well, which is something that I want to do later on in the series. But this is going to be very useful for now, and it is a really nice looking design, especially the room here. So that's awesome. And there's all kinds of things going on around the town. Of course, if you want to check out everything else, go to www.hermitcraft.com. There is a feed of all the videos. You can catch all of the stuff on the mod source and the vanilla as well. So with that out of the way, I've decided that we're going to try a new food source. I saw this in a few different videos, people saying that golden carrots are actually a really good source of food because apparently they have the highest saturation. Now I've talked to Saigai Ryan, and apparently the part of the game code where it goes to food and how saturation and hunger works is actually really kind of complicated and difficult to read. So we don't know this for sure based on the game code, but apparently these golden carrots are pretty good. And I think the deal is that they don't heal a lot of your hunger haunches, is that what they call them, down the bottom here, but they do deal with saturation, which is, I think, the amount of time that it takes for these to go down. I don't know, the system is complex, it's a little difficult to understand, but we're going to give it a try. So I've got a couple of stacks of these. We're going to be eating golden carrots, and my microphone probably just made a noise right there. Let me just adjust that. Yeah, so we're going to be eating golden carrots. A couple other things to mention. I spoke to Dinnerbone over Twitter. He is going to fix the duplication bug, so in the next pre-release that should be fixed, and no one will ever be able to take advantage of that because it is incredibly simple to do. And that would be a problem if people found out, because it just means, servers everywhere could have people duplicating and glitching and doing things like that, which are bad. So, anyway, this episode, what we're going to be doing first of all is going back into the Nether. Now, I know we've spent a lot of time over there. This is going to be the last bit. We're not going to spend too much time over there, but I need to go in there just to do one or two quick things and also to get some enchanting going, because that's what we need to do next. We need to get our gear to prepare for this Wither fight. Okay, we're going to make this one quick. I am obviously up here to do some enchanting, got a couple of things to talk about. Just realised I didn't bring any lapis as well, I got my diamonds and a few other things for enchanting. And also over here, I want to check and see, yes, why is there a hopper in there? I don't know, I will take that. There are lots of these golden swords stored up. That is excellent. I did some farming, you can see I got 100 levels, and wow, that thing is really filled up. Let's have a look at that. Well, that is fantastic. Look at this. Okay, that's kind of a worry that some swords are going into that side. We'll have to check the filters up the top. That has worked out very well so far. So we've got plenty of gold, lots of golden swords for enchanting. So let's talk about this farm right here. Let's go up to the top level. and it has been confirmed this thing will be patched in one of the next updates, and it's no longer going to work the same way that it does at the moment, which is unfortunate, but I've been thinking about it. It's still going to work as a passive farm for getting yourself golden ingots, so that's a good thing. And also what I'll probably do is modify this farm and make it work as an XP one in the future, which I like. I like it when there's a challenge and an obstacle to overcome, and that'll be the next one. It'll be to convert this back into an XP farm, and I've got a really good idea on how to do that. So, this thing right here, what are we going to call it? Well, I was chatting to... Oh, you're standing on the cactus, mate. That's really not a good idea. You might want to move. It is quite noisy up there, isn't it? I decided to head back down here. So, last thing I want to mention is that we have a name for this farm right here. I was watching DocM77's video. He has also made a gold farm. It's a different design, however it uses some of the similar principles. And I left a comment on his video, and he replied to me, and he was simply trying to describe this thing. He referred to it as the donut, and as soon as he said it, I thought to myself, Doc, you have got the name right there. We're going to be calling this thing the donut. We're going to do something with banners in a little bit after I've done some enchanting. But for those of you that do not know the history of my channel, be sure to go over and check out DocM77. He is actually kind of the reason that I'm here making videos today, because I started out watching him before I was making videos. He kind of inspired me to make them. And then he gave me some help in the beginning as well and got my channel going, which is really awesome. So be sure to check him out. There'll be a link down there in the description box. But he has named this thing. So I have a little bit of enchanting to do here. I'm going to go get my lapis, get my enchant on. And then after we've done that, I'll show you the gear that I've got. And then we'll work on making those banners. Enchanting session is over, and check it out, I'm fully decked out in diamond gear. We have got some awesome enchantments on this stuff. So, protection 4 and breaking 3 on each of these, and then on the boots we have Depth Strider 3 on breaking 3 and Feather Falling 4, which is awesome. And I also got some other boots as well, at least our old boots that have protection on as well. So different things for different purposes. That Depth Strider is going to be good for getting around some of the rivers. And check this out, I've got a helmet here with Respiration 3 on. I've got an Aqua Infinity book somewhere, so I could add that to that. And then it'd be a little bit ironic, our helmet for going underwater has fire protection on, but there you go. So, as well as that, we also have Sharpness 5 Unbreaking 3 Sword, Power 5 Unbreaking 3 Bow. We are really decked out and ready for this fight. I do need to make a few arrows though. That is something I will just grab right now. I've got some flint in here, I'll go and grab some feathers, and we should make that before I forget, because I haven't had too many of those to use so far. But anyway, now we're going to be moving on to making ourselves some banners, and I was thinking about this. What do we need? Well, we need some sheep. That's going to be no problem whatsoever, because we've got a little farm down the bottom there, and at the moment you can't see the sheep. Up we go. Love that. And we're going to need some dyes as well. So I was thinking about where could you get, some nice dyes early on, and probably the best source is going to be bone meal, and then you put it on the ground, you get some red and yellow flowers, the basic ones. As well as that, we've also got tons of lapis, which is a dye as well, and I think also a few ink sacs. But I thought what would look good in the nether is possibly having yellow backgrounds with red text on, like red letters on top of them, or maybe the backgrounds would be red and then we'd put yellow letters on top of them. So that would work pretty well, but I'm thinking what I want to do is make a makeshift little machine here. We're going to have to craft ourselves some bows. Do I have enough string for that? I do not. Okay, I might do this the manual way. I was going to make a little redstone machine that was just going to dispense the bone meal and also use a bucket of water to harvest it as well. I don't have anything that I need right here. I don't have a bucket in my inventory. That is something I always like to carry. Well, it looks like I've got to get a little bit prepared here. I'll see if I can gather the resources and make a little makeshift machine that will make our life a little bit easier and do some of the dye gathering for us. But anyway, I'll be back in a moment. Symmetry Falls. That is actually a really cool name for this place. And I like the water flowing under this glass. So, Falster's coming to the rescue. She's got some string. I've got some ink sacs. We're going to make a trade. I like the yin-yang right there. That is very cool. This place is coming along nicely. I've got to find her though. I think she's somewhere around here in her base. Ah, there she is. I see her. Does she see me? Yep. Here we go. There's your ink sacs. Thank you very much. Right, we're going to make a little machine to help us get some of these dyes. In case I didn't make it clear, the string was for dispensers. Sometimes I do that, I'm thinking about so much at once, I forget to explain every little thing. So the dispensers are going to help automate getting the bone meal, basically. I've done this bit wrong, haven't I? That's supposed to be one block lower. It's supposed to be underneath some grass so that it can grow the bone meal. And actually, some of this stuff really needs to catch up and grow into grass, which I can do because I have silk touch, so that is not going to be a problem. We can grab a few blocks of this, but yes, this little contraption right here should help. So let's actually get to building it, or at least finishing building it. I'm going to just place down a couple more blocks of grass. 1, 2, 3, yep, that'll do. The rest will spread with time. So over here I've got some makeshift redstone, and I have to use a piston, a sticky piston on this one. And luckily I went to the slime farm the other day, caught a big slime and got myself plenty of slime balls, which is pretty cool, but they haven't been spawning a lot over there. But it did make me think, you know, whenever we do redstone now, we always have to think about the slime blocks and if they're going to affect it in any way. And I don't think it's really going to help using slime blocks in this. Maybe, you know, you could come up with some clever contraption to compact the redstone a little bit, but for now, I don't think there's too much of a use. So let's explain what's going on over here. First of all, we need to have a bucket of water in this dispenser, and then we've got a clock at the back here. We're going to set this to this time right here. Okay, that looks perfect. So right at the end, when that second shot fires, right around there, that's when we want the one down below to fire. So if we look at it, just stand back here. I've overlooked something here, and the last time I made one of these makeshift farms, I don't remember having this problem. But anyway, just look at the redstone right here when it turns on. It turns on basically twice during the period that the water is up the top here. So what we can do, using this little bit of circuitry over on this side, is actually create a 1-tick pulse for this piston, which is going to move this block back and forth. So when it goes onto this side over here, with a little bit of delay, I think we'll be able to make a signal that goes down and powers the next one. So let's just remove that again and grab some redstone, put that over here. Let's have a look. Is it me? Oh, it's Bud powering it, so now that's stopped. Okay, right, we've got to try something different here. Tango's a little bit confused over here. He might find out in a second because I think we've got the timing right. So I moved this over by one block. It's no longer going to Bud power that dispenser. And if you look here, when it pushes the redstone block over, that's when the water disappears. So it might take a little bit of an adjustment here with the timing, but that should work now. And do you know what I've forgotten to do? I have forgotten to put the dispenser in the middle here. That is classic. Let's just break that quickly, put it in place, and now this thing might start working. Except I've put my dirt in there. How did I do that? Right, let's have a look. Oh, I didn't see anything happen. There you go, it's because it was dirt. I was being silly. It has to go directly onto grass. It can only go on grass, and there you go, we built a little machine. But I've just realised something. This might not do red, this might just do yellow and white. That's all I've seen so far. Oh, there we go, we got red as well. That's excellent. So we can just dump bone meal into that thing, let this thing run, and then we're going to get plenty of dye over time, which is very good. That did take no time at all to set up, which is really cool. And I reckon this thing can definitely be compacted. I might have a little look at doing that while I'm here. However, this thing definitely works as it stands. Alright, I've tidied this thing up a little bit. I had to add some more blocks around outside because some of the different things will pop off and land on the edge there. And at the end here I've put some hoppers as well, so that's great. It picks up for us. And you can see here we are lacking a little bit on the poppies, and it just reminded me that these rose bushes are still useful. We have bone meal now. When we were first on the server and we didn't have too much of this, I was thinking about duplicating these, and of course you can bone meal them to duplicate them, which I think is something they're going to keep in the game. And there is another method as well using pistons. In fact, if I were to borrow one here for a second, I guess I could show you. So this one right here still works at the moment. It's going to be patched in the next update, but I have 10 in my inventory. Let's hit that, and 2 of them drop. They group up together. You can now see that we have 12. So we'll do that just once more, but I'm going to use bone meal since we have plenty of that now. But that was the duplication bug that I had in mind. Anyway, it won't be long now, and it's raining. Brilliant. It won't be long, and we'll have the dyes that we need to make those banners, and I've successfully fallen in this hole. Well, that certainly did the job. I was thinking about how much dyes this stuff was creating and was a little bit worried that the banners might use a lot, but it did the job. We have plenty of bone meal left over, which is good. And I went ahead and I crafted all of this right here. I decided to do that off camera. It's not exactly the most interesting of things, but tell me if I'm going mad here. Is this all written in French? It kind of looks like French or some other foreign language, which is really strange because it's the only thing that's different. It's just these banners. And if we have a look here, it says crafting. I mean, my pickaxe says pickaxe, efficiency, silk touch. None of that stuff has been translated. And anywhere else that there's text, I can't really think of that has been translated, except this bit right here, which is really, really strange. But anyway, I went ahead and I crafted all of those. If you want to know how to do the letters like this, all of them in the alphabet, there is a link in the description box to an Imager album that I found that had all of those in. So now we can go in the Nether and plop those down. But I was also reading a little bit about banners on the wiki. If you put the banner in the player's head slot, which you can't do in survival, it appears sort of behind them, like capture the flag, like where this tree block is above me up there. Oh, hello. Yeah, somewhere up there it will appear. And also, apparently, if you hold it in your hand slot, it will appear in front of you like a shield. Now, I don't know what the hand slot is. I don't think it's the one that you selected down here, unless possibly like the first one counts. Let's see. No, I don't think it's that. But yeah, it will appear in front of you like a shield. Maybe it's some sort of special game slot, the hand slot. I don't know what that is. Or maybe I'm just not thinking of something that's really obvious. But it can appear in front of you like a shield, which looks really cool. And it'd be awesome if those things were available in survival, but they're not. Anyway, we're going to the top of the Nether to place down these signs. Let's take a step back and look at that. That looks pretty cool, actually. I gotta say, the D almost looks like a B, because the B would have a sort of indent right in the middle, and it's got two just up and below. But that doesn't look too bad, does it? It looks alright here in the Nether, and I think any colour combination wouldn't look too bad. At first I was thinking that the red kind of might mess with the background a little bit, but it's a lot brighter. So I do actually have another idea for how we could do this. And if we grab ourselves some of this, hopefully I've got enough. I didn't really think about that. This might actually use a lot, as well as placing it sideways like that. We could also do it vertically as well. So the last letter is T. That works out really nicely. And using the ladder here, we can climb up as we go. I just want to do, let's say, 3 letters for now. We'll do the last 3 letters of this. So we need the N and the U. And I just want to see what it's like vertically. I think this could work, you know. Plus, it's right next to the ladder, the way to get up there, which makes... Oh, no, placed it on the wrong block. Makes a lot of sense too. Cool. Let's put that there. I've got a feeling that's going to look good. Okay, so I'm going to move the rest of those up to the top, and we'll see what it looks like. That is not bad either. I did think it would look a little bit better than that. You kind of have to step back and look up and down to read all of it. And I can't make up my mind, to be honest. I'll let you guys decide what we're going to do. So let me know in the comments if you want it like this or going across, and then I'll change that based on what you guys want. But you may notice that I have a cactus in my inventory. As I stopped recording last time, this cactus appeared, and I thought, what has happened? Has something broke the cactus up there? And then it occurred to me that the cactus is going to grow, even though it's here in the Nether. So up there above the cactus, you've got a few blocks to kind of let the items fall on top of them when they get destroyed. And I think when it grows, the cactus actually must go out to the side rather than fall on itself. And for that reason, the occasional cactus will fall down here, which is interesting. Anyway, we are all done now. We put the signs in here. We've done everything we wanted to do. We are geared up to fight the Wither, so it's time for me to meet up with the other hermits, and we are going to have ourselves a good old Wither battle.
Following you, Biffa, or Zul'jin. You have to be my guide, because I have no idea what any of these landmarks are.
This away.
Ha ha, this away. Ha ha.
Oh, oh, okay. I think I found where we're fighting it. Yes, this is the place.
Perfect.
Ah!
I don't have a water bucket, Biffa. Get down there.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Where's everyone at, Z?
I had no water at the ready.
All right, yeah.
know.
Someone get the water bucket going down and get it all obsidianized and torch this thing up.
We headed down one of the tunnels, guys. We're at 11:20, 6:55.
It's
It
gonna
was
get
one
so
of the
dark in
tunnels
here.
on the
Okay, so
right
it's
side.
This way, yeah.
Did you not see the lava?
I was just running and bouncing, concentrating on overtaking.
You shot out of that
Whoa.
tunnel like a
Spider.
rocket.
I know.
You squirted out of there like stoom.
Ah! 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 Ah!
Oh,
Problem is, the
like,
river's gonna go up
do you know, I
there,
just
isn't it?
remembered we got to do a screenshot together. I'm gonna
Oh yeah, come on then.
let's put this in the
We'll
middle of
jump
the
in the
room.
lava together.
Let me just put the skulls on quickly. Watch out.
All three? Maybe
I'll be
just
the
two.
skull in
Just
the middle.
two. Okay, I'm gonna
Don't
stand.
start without us!
Here
Alright,
they are.
Come get in the photo shoot shot
Let's
thing.
get in the photo.
Alright, hold on, I'm coming.
Alright.
Everybody
Shorter
stand a
guys
bit
in the
taller.
front.
F5, F1.
Oh man, look at all that iron. I'm gonna go.
I'm
Why
gonna
do I
say I
see
need
your
to calm
names?
down.
I thought F1 would like stop that.
There
Oh,
we go.
No, they updated
Right,
at one
let's-
point.
let
It
me-
doesn't
Oh,
anymore.
everyone take your helmets off. Manners.
Excuse me.
Everyone
Yeah,
hold
shift
shift.
to the
Everyone
name's
hold
harder to
shift.
see.
Anything else?
Perfect. No, that's
Everybody
good. That's
jump.
going to be great for my
Everybody
screenshot.
jump.
Thank you.
3, 2, 1, jump!
Oh, jump! I'm trying to do it.
Oh. 3,
Well,
2, 1,
Debauchery at its
Jump.
finest.
Jump, 3, 2, 1, jump! 3, jump, 3. Oh, forget it.
You've given up.
I wanted
Amazing.
one of those photos where it looks like everybody's like flying in the air, hovering.
Like you were doing a minute ago.
Hovering and.
After I got my
hovering
feet hot,
and
yeah, I was.
More than anything.
Where
Probably
is it?
should.
Oh yes, what a find! I just got some diamonds. Sweet.
What?
Where did you go, man?
Where's he gone?
I've just
He's-
gone
he's
back
just
down
going
the
to dig up
corridor.
diamonds.
Yeah, I just went to get
Oh.
some diamonds.
Got a question
False,
on the
Cody.
stream that we need to ask. Everybody
Answer.
listen, is this a server?
No.
No.
Wait.
It's a concept.
This is single player.
Concept.
It's
Give
a
me
LAN-
mine.
Construct.
We're having a LAN party.
I'm actually doing all the voices. I'm
And
so good
playing
I
all
can
the
do them all at the
characters.
same time.
I do a really amazing American accent, can't you tell?
I can do English as well. Brewery.
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 All right, are we ready, chaps?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't sleep in the bed.
That'd be good.
In that bed, yo.
Still my focus.
Zuma gets sloppy sevenths.
I'm gonna be right on the
Sevens.
front line the entire time, just to let you know.
Hiding in the closet.
All right, we got
Just
to
a
do a
moment,
little
boss, sir.
explanation of what we're doing.
What's going on?
I'm
Fight the
scared.
weather.
Okay, so with a fight, we've all got iron, unenchanted gear, no potions at the moment. We do have some in case this goes horribly wrong. Are you confident, guys?
I haven't got any.
No.
Can I
I'm
have
ready.
Potions?
Honesty.
Potions, please. Potions, please.
I don't see this
If,
going
if
in a
you
good
die, you
direction.
can grab a potion.
Where are they?
They're in the respawn
Like I
room.
said.
And we're
Oh,
fighting
right
it.
in the
Everyone,
front.
bows at the ready.
Oh.
Hello.
cool.
No.
I like
Bring up the
Soldiers' little cover hole there.
Get
Okay,
ready.
it's going to explode.
Oh no.
And engage!
Oh, it's,
Go.
oh
No,
man,
it's only
Oh, he's
me.
there's a cave up there. Oh, I've been
Who's he
withered.
after?
My closet is perfect.
Damn it.
Don't worry, I got
I'm
it.
withered.
My arrows are just bouncing off of him.
Oh,
Everyone.
Christ, I'm going to die. I'm going to die.
if I can
Straight
get
away, I
up
need to
here?
get another
Oh,
hit
no.
out there.
Oh, there he goes. He's on the move.
Oh, and I'm
dead.
dead.
No, no.
Why is
Got
one wizard?
I hit him.
Quick,
6
get back in
times.
there.
I'm gonna punch him to death. I'm gonna
Hey,
punch him to
cobblestone.
death. I'm coming.
Why?
Go.
Punching him to death.
I got it.
Closets are the best.
Oh, there's stuff all over
got
the
him.
floor.
This isn't
Oh,
quite
it's
working.
going where my items are. I don't like that.
Oh,
Oh,
got him.
oh, God, Biffa, no!
No, no. Oh, I'm just gonna put
Right in
some
the
on
front
armor.
line.
Don't mind me.
Yeah, that'll do, that'll
Right.
do. Are we fighting it with
There we
swords?
go.
I-
Punch
Oh,
him.
sweet, kill this guy. Kill the
punch
sucker.
him.
Punch him, punch him, punch him. Mom, you
Everyone's
killed
taking
me.
so much damage.
Thanks,
Oh.
Mum.
I got him.
He's dead, he's dead, he's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, and I withered away.
Oh,
Oh no.
I'm glad
That's
I was
cool,
there
guys.
to punch him once.
I'm gonna die again.
I got
Go.
Pulse's head.
Bye, guys.
I'm keeping
My
it.
closet saved my butt.
I wanted to stay at one death for the whole server.
Aw.
Oh,
We
need-
could have
need
like
to
a
caught up on
wager
you.
where someone
X.
gets something after
Who gets the
whatever
Nether
a few
Star?
months.
Who gets the
Oh,
Nether
got it,
Star? I
I
do. I spent
Well, I
ages
mean, I
getting
killed
those
him.
skulls, building a farm. Do you guys all know about the farm?
I got false out of the way, so that should count for something.
Is it
Yeah, thanks
working?
for that.
That
Don't,
looks
don't,
fine.
don't worry, you know, I'll get you back. It's fine.
Is the farm working, X?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if any of this stuff was yours.
Do you guys
Nah,
want to see
it's
the
all on
farm?
mine.
Here, I got a bunch
Yeah,
of stuff.
sure.
Go check out the farm.
Okay, cool.
Hey, Axe.
Let's go die again.
You want your star, buddy?
What's he doing?
I guess not. Okay.
Alright.
Take it. Take
Mind
it.
your beeswax. Mind your beeswax.
Where's the Nether Star? Who's got the Nether Star?
Let's put a
Oh,
beacon
you want
in
the
my
Nether Star,
house.
buddy?
That's it, thank you.
Oh, Biffa, you look like you're missing some stuff. Here you go.
I'm not sure.
yeah, half nude.
I'm not sure. One of the things I did want to do was put a beacon at the farm to make it easier to kill pigmen.
And I think that's it. I don't know.
Kill who?
Pigmen.
Pigman. John
Pigman.
Pigman.
Pigmen.
Pigmen. They
Pigmen.
like pigmen,
Pigmen.
They're like
Uh,
pigmen.
Account,
Pigmen.
gentlemen.
but they're
of the-
smaller.
He's the guy who does the finances for the server.
Arnold
John
Pigman.
Pigman.
Arnold Pigman. Oh, I left my looting saw back at Azuma's. I should have brought it with me.
We did it, chaps. We got ourselves our first Nether Star. That is awesome because that means that we can build a beacon, or at least we can craft one, and that is going to be extremely useful from this point on. I'm not sure actually what I want to do with this at the moment. We could take it over to the Nether farm. That means we could one-hit kill some pigmen with strength 2 on this thing, or I might use it for some mining. So at the moment I'm not really sure, but there you go, we got it, our first beacon on the server. That is absolutely fantastic, and as always, if you have enjoyed this video, please do leave a like, it will always be appreciated. So as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.